Hi, here I am with another new moon in the sign of Cancer. The sign of home, family, emotional safety, and the place where our hearts first learned what love felt like or what survival felt like. That's why, if old memories, vivid dreams, or emotions have been surfacing recently, don't rush to push them away. Many astrologers see this time of the new moon as an initiation to revisit the emotional foundation of our lives. Not to stay in the past, but to understand the problems that were formed there, the patterns that were formed there. Cancer isn't just about the house you live in, it's about the place inside you where you either feel safe or don't. This new moon asks, do you truly feel at home in your own body? Do you constantly anticipate something going wrong? Do you feel responsible for everyone else's emotion and safety? Are you still seeking the love or approval you didn't fully receive as a child? Can you receive care or do you only know how to give it? These are all Cancer themes. Personally, I'm also feeling this new moon in Cancer in my body, mind, and soul. I have been traveling far for the last 2 months and just arrived home yesterday. It wasn't easy getting back home. I've been dealing with travel anxiety, dealing with the relief of finally arriving home through the floods in Guwahati, having vivid dreams when I really just want to be having restful sleep, and overcoming a lot of my health fears in the recent times. Which brought me to the question this Cancer new moon is asking you and me. What helps me feel safe enough to soften and feel protected? Where is the home that I can lay down my guards? Now, let's see what the Mother Moon has to tell us through our tarot cards. For this Cancer new moon, I asked the tarot, what is this lunation inviting us to heal? The first card is the Six of Cups, a card of childhood, memories, emotional roots, and the inner child it gently reminds us of. That some of what we are feeling now may have roots much earlier in our lives. This isn't about getting stuck in the past. It's about understanding the emotional patterns that were painted then in our lives. The second card is the Sun of Swords. Once those patterns come into awareness, this card invites us to look at them with honesty and curiosity. What beliefs have we carried for years that no longer make sense to us today? What story are we really ready to rewrite? And beneath it all is the Emperor card that anchors this reading. He reminds us that true healing isn't just about revisiting old wounds. It's about creating a new foundation through healthy boundaries, self-trust, and inner stability. We become the safe home that we've been searching for outside of ourselves. So perhaps the Cancer new moon isn't asking us to become someone new. Perhaps it's inviting us to remember who we are beneath all these old stories that we are carrying and to build a life from that place of safety, wisdom, and love. What a beautiful message our cards had for us today. This is a beautiful time to plant intentions, not just for what you want to create over the coming months, but for how you want to feel safe, loved, held, at peace. And if this new moon has stirred something within you, don't ask, why am I feeling this again? Instead, ask yourself, what part of me is asking to be loved today. Because healing isn't always about becoming someone new, it's about finally having the courage to come home to yourself. Happy New Moon. Soil, soul, spice, and magic.